What's up, Bills Mafia? It's your boy Prime here at Cali Bills Talk. We got a lot to get into with our matchup coming up. The Buffalo Bills, the New York Jets on Monday night. This game is monumental in my opinion. This game could change the course for both teams moving forward. The Robert Saleh firing aside, the Bills are in an absolute must-win in this situation. Not only do you want to beat a division rival, a division foe, but you don't want to lose to an interim head coach, bro. Like, I'm going to keep that real. Like, the Bills have not lost 3 consecutive games in a row since 2018. How wild is that? Right? And all the experts that I'm seeing right now are picking the Bills to win. I think 5 out of 6 did pick the Bills to win this game. So there's some things to know, though. The Jets have, the second best pass defense in the league for yards allowed through the air. We've been struggling in the pass game. That could come back and bite us in the ass if we can't establish the ground game, right? I've said this in many times. I feel that when the Bills try to push the run game and it's not working and they totally almost abandon it and jump right into the pass, well, our pass game sucks. Like, we don't scare nobody. Like, this could be a long night for the Bills. It's crazy. But, hey, on the other side of the ball, the Jets are not any better, okay? I saw a statistic that in 2023, the Jets' yards per pass with Wilson, Simeon, and Boyle was 5.6 yards per pass. 2024, Jets' yards per pass with Aaron Rodgers, 5.9. An improvement of 0.3. The 4-time MVP might be a shell of himself, bro. I don't see it. Honestly, I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's a crazy stat. Those 3 butt cheek quarterbacks and Aaron Rodgers only throwing 0.3 more yards more than that. He's definitely probably a shell of his former self, and it might be time for him to exit stage left. But we'll see. You know, I did get upset, and I did make content about it, how the Bills played and how they absolutely should have beat the Houston Texans. But it is what it is, right? Sean McDermott came out and said, hey, I'm confident in myself. I'm confident in Joe Brady. And that's a situation that we'll learn from. My boy, is this your first year coaching the Bills? Like, how many times are you going to learn from this shit? Harbaugh's figured it out. Andy Reid's figured it out. Bro, you've been here a minute. You can't be making mistakes like that, man. Throwing 3 shotgun passes from inside the 3-yard line? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna get myself heated, bro. Like, I gotta take a step back. It's wild. But hey, a lot of the experts are saying we can gash the New York Jets on the ground. The Jets are giving up 4.6 yards per carry, as well as 144 yards rushing yards per game. They also allow a league worst 62.5 receiving yards per game to the position. So receiving backs out of the backfield, right? That also seems to be the Bills' kryptonite, as we've seen with the Texans and as we've seen with the Baltimore Ravens. It's really trying to get that back into space, whether it's designed or if he, block and sheds and leaks out, safety valve, whatever it is, screens, jet sweep, whatever it is. We need to incorporate that, because if they're giving up 62.5 receiving yards and over 100 yards rushing, we should be able to eat. What concerns me is our defense. And what do I mean by that? Our safeties. I have harped this almost to death, but I am going to stay on this train until they get rid of this bum. And that is Damar Hamlin. Trash. I broke down film. I paused it. I clicked. I'm like, what are you doing? The dude was almost out of position every play. Case in point, the Nico Collins home run ball. Not only did Nico Collins just straight up bully Rasul Douglas, we'll get to that in a second, straight up beasted that ass right off the line. Why was Damar Hamlin 10 yards away from that play? I don't understand. Don't let anything get behind you, right? Yeah, Nico Collins was like, your butt. Yeah, I don't care. You're not a good safety. Like, Damar Hamlin should not be playing in the league. And if he is going to play in the league, he shouldn't be a starter. He should be like somebody's backup, because he is terrible. And I will die on that hill. It also goes into saying that the Jets not only play ball hawk in the secondary, but it does say that they're going to give up yards on the ground, right? So James Cook, we need a monster game out of him. Ty Johnson, Ray Davis, Josh Allen. I don't care. Whoever it is that's running the ball, we have to not abandon the run. Okay? We need to run the ball as much as we can because not only does it kill clock, especially if we're gaining yards and stuff, we control the game. We control almost every aspect of the game when you can effectively run the ball. So now I'm not saying run the ball until they stop it and then just completely abandon it and throw in, here or there, but and go straight into panic mode and we need to pass every down because there is nothing more infuriating than the Bills totally abandoning the run and Josh Allen throwing 3 incomplete passes. Our time of possession was like 2 minutes long and we're punting. Like, no, we're not doing that crap over here. Not only, I can't stress enough, not only is this game super monumental for the Bills, because if we drop this game, that would be 3 AFC losses in a row. We already know how I feel about losing AFC games. 3 AFC losses in a row would make us 3-3 in second place in the division. Okay. The Jets, I believe, would go to 3-3. So we would have a tied record, and I think they would be half a game ahead of us in the division, so they would be first place in the division. But hey, you don't ever want to lose, not only an AFC game, you don't want to lose to a fucking AFC East opponent, okay? Especially the Bills, right? You don't want to lose to the Dolphins. Definitely don't want to lose to the Jets. And if you definitely don't want to lose to New England, okay? We should hands down systematically win this division with no problems, okay? But hey, in typical Bills fashion, we're going to make it tough for ourselves. That's just the way it is. It sucks, but hey, we're Bills fans. At the end of the day, we're used to it, right? We're used to McDermott doing bonehead shit. We're not used to how Josh Allen has been playing. I'd like to get into that too a little bit. Our offensive line, in my opinion, has kind of been like this, right? Some plays they really block for Josh Allen, and some plays he has absolutely no time to get rid of the ball. But maybe it's kind of always been that way, right? We had good receivers last year. We had guys that were quick out of the break, right? Got good separation, really good actually catching the ball, you would think, right? Seems to be a problem a little bit this year. Josh Allen, these guys aren't getting open. Either they're not getting open or he doesn't have time. But I'm going to stay on this, bro. Mac Hollins, he's not it, okay? Samuel, I don't know because, we only throw him in to catch a screen pass, right? And then on that random third down when we threw a pass from our own 3-yard line and he dropped it. Granted, Josh Allen got his arm hit. He probably would have got there, but who knows? Our luck, it would have hit Samuel in the chest and he would have dropped it. So it is what it is. Hats off to the Texans, right? I gave them their flowers for systematically being outcoached. They outcoached us, bro. Like, you know what I mean? The Bills, good on them for roaring back and bringing themselves into that game. They just came up short. It is what it is. It sucks. It's a bad taste in my mouth dropping an AFC game, but it is what it is. We move on. Congrats to the Texans. Already gave the flowers to the Baltimore Ravens. They systematically beat the dog shit out of our team, which, in my opinion, I didn't see coming. I thought that game would have been a lot closer than it was, but hey, it was a good wake-up call. Maybe we go out and we get something, right? Whether it's a defensive guy or, in my opinion, I think we need a receiver. We need a downfield guy, okay? Whether that's Amari Cooper, Devontae Adams, I don't care, right? The local bagger at the grocery store, right? As long as he's young and he can run fast, throw him on the field, okay? Because our receivers are just not getting it done, right? Arguably, our two tight ends, tight end ones, arguably, right? Kincaid and Knox. They're not doing anything. I thought this was definitely going to be a breakout year for Kincaid, but fuck was I wrong. I mean, yeah, he had a really good catch and run in the last game, but come on, bro. We need you to be more of a Kelsey, man. You know, you got to do more than that. You got to produce more than that. We absolutely cannot drop this game to the Jets. If we drop this game to the Jets, in my opinion, our season is borderline panic mode. Okay. I get we play them again. We still got the Pats twice and we got the Dolphins one more time, but our schedule is not easy. Okay. So every win that I see on this schedule or every win that we can get on this schedule is crucial. And for the most part, we need to win more AFC games. We've already lost 2 AFC games to the Ravens and to the Texans, right? Not the end of the world. I get it, but the AFC is super competitive. You cannot afford to just keep dropping AFC games. So if we lose this game, not only, like I said, would it be 3 AFC games in a row, which is super dog shit, we have to win. It's a pride thing. It's, what have we've won the AFC East 3-4 years in a row. I'd like to keep that streak going and not let Aaron Rodgers come in and with his 45-year-old ass throwing dimes all over us. I mean, in my opinion, right now, not looking at the entire career, but right now, maybe the last, I can't even say last year because he was hurt, but like right now, Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Aaron Rodgers. Okay. We cannot afford to drop this game. I'm telling you, if we drop this game, I am going to put out so much hate content that I might need to take a break. Because not only do I know a lot of people that are Jets fans, I'm going to get it. So the team's going to get it. So that's how it works. If I get it and I'm standing up for y'all, I'm going to turn around. I'm going to give it to y'all. But hey, I'm going to go live during the game on Monday. Bills Jets, tap in, show some love. If you want to be on the show, you want to be on the channel, hit me up, shoot me a comment. I'd love to have you on, get a good conversation going. But until then, I appreciate everybody for rocking with my channel. If you're already subbed to the channel, thank you. It means a lot to me. If you're new and you stumbled in on this video, hit the sub button, support a veteran channel. It would mean the world to me. All right, man. I'll see y'all. Catch y'all. Prime out.